I received samples of the new EFS Pro for the first time at the beginning of the summer. After a couple of rides in training, I definitely noticed that there was an improvement in digestibility. It was one of those things where during harder intervals, higher intensity training, running off the bike, all that stuff, I felt like my gut and all that was in great shape. I felt like I wasn't sort of retaining any fluid. I felt like it digested super fast. One of those things where, I might be coming in for a brick workout and wanting to fuel up before I headed out for a run, and I could really just sort of pound that last bit that I might have had left over in a bottle and be well fueled for heading out on the run. Unfortunately, we only did a really limited run to start out with, and so even though I could tell after doing a handful of workouts that it was an improvement on the regular EFS formula, I wanted to save it for races where I knew it would really make a big difference. But Ironman Arizona at the end of the year was the first race where I actually got to fuel 100% of both my training and the race itself with EFS Pro. I made the decision earlier in the year to carry powder with me on my rides so that I could mix new bottles and be fueled for a whole ride with EFS as opposed to stopping, grabbing something that wasn't quite as good from a gas station or something like that. You just find a water fountain and mix whatever you carry in a little baggie. And I noticed a big difference with that. And then this, at the end of the year, being able to do that same thing but with EFS Pro, so that literally 100% of every ride and run that I did was fueled with this formula, made a big difference. It's one of those things where when you're just trying to ratchet up the intensity that little bit, or where you're bringing it, for that long ride and just trying to make sure that you're refueling so that you can bounce back for your next workout, makes a big difference to be able to get in not only more calories, but be able to get those calories in even easier. And that's where I think EFS Pro really makes a big difference.